That was one aspect of the killer that we wanted to make, where like it gives like a good map control, something that killer players always beneficiate from.
Yeah, the two questions is how do I get map control and how do I get better in a chase?
Yes, exactly, because actually that wasn't that easy to use in the chase. The way we made it, because whenever you use the portal, you have to charge.
There's a delay, and then you lose visibility for a little moment.
Yeah, exactly. It's not as efficient as the AG, for example.
No, it's for catching up to people, because the thing is, when you're standing on one, you also see the outline of the others.
Yes, right? You have to choose where you want to teleport. The portal.
Into your portals?
Yes, I was going to that, because why would Survivor
hang out?
I like next to a dead trap. Survivor can, on their side, they can interact with the portal and close them. So they can there's a tug of war effect that happens between the killer and the survivor. And the funny thing is that it's really cool for the survivor, because they somewhat have a glimpse of what the upside down is whenever they get in contact with those portals. So they get the upside down effect on them, and during that time they don't hear the killer terror radius. So they are
oblivious.
Oblivious, yeah, exactly. Oblivious. That's what I said.
Oblivious. Again, we didn't put the disclaimer at the beginning.
Lip, mouth, whatever, like the head, and it really scares people, but at the same time it gives them
really
the hints.
Just really cool.
Yeah, but it gives them the hint that he's gonna be in your face in a matter of seconds if you don't move away. And if you press now the attack button, then you'll be launching a fast forward attack. And
you can't maneuver while you're doing it.
No, exactly. It's straight. You somewhat can maneuver at the end, like just to give a good feel of the attack. It has also a slightly wider range cone of damage, so you have better chance to hit the survivor. We learned trying to drop a pallet on the head of the killer when he does that is very hard. So you better drop it before he pounds. Yeah.
You're gonna miss the stun, but you're gonna live.
Yeah, exactly. And if I may connect the map to the Demogorgon, it's great, because you smack somebody with your base attack.
So it's not gonna work with the chainsaw.
No, exactly. Or the pounds of the Demogorgon. If you down somebody with any generators within a certain distance from the location, vessels confinement. So whenever a survivor pops a gen, all the windows and vault location, not pallet, windows and vault location from a certain radius will be blocked for all survivors, not the killer, obviously. And the killers see the location aura of the block.
So it's a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah, and it lasts also for 35 seconds for now. So if you a survivor pops a gen,
once you pop a gen, the area becomes a lot less safe.
Yes, exactly. So whenever exactly. So if you go repair a gen that is under 50% of progression, you'll be affected by the status effect. Exhaustion, exactly. So if you have perks that active based on the exhaustion, you're saying probably just when I'm doing gen, but if you have a cooldown on one of those. So when you work on a gen, you reveal the gen aura not your aura, the gen's aura to other survivor in a certain radius.
Okay.
And while you repair the gen, if the killer downs somebody, you see everybody's aura for a few seconds.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The second one I think is a very, very interesting.
Especially new players will really enjoy, but we try to give a twist to advanced player to make use out of it. So it allows you to see your own scratch marks. So whenever you run or stop running, whatever, you see when they show and when the killer can actually spot you.
And I think that for advanced players, it's actually super useful to be able to try to play mind games with the killer.
Because you can cut a corner and try to drive the killer in one direction. You can clearly see what he's going to see.
On top of that,
yes, you walk faster, 20%.
That's kind of big.
Yeah, exactly. You especially build with sprint bursts, for example, or people who walk a lot. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
And what I like about this one is like it fits also with Nancy's character, where like especially in the newer season, where she's really investigating and want to get like
she gets stuff done.
Yeah, exactly.
So how does it work?
So each time you cleanse a totem, it activates the perk. Any totem X. And then once the perk is activated, if you are injured, you can get inside a locker and wait for 8 seconds to get a full heal. And then you can come out fresh and new and be on your way.
If you're hurt, you just cleanse a totem,
yeah,
get into a locker.
You can cleanse a totem at any time. So even though like just
it's just you can't stack tokens.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
The match start, you find a totem, cleanse it, you're gonna get your perk activate.
Next time you get hurt, you just get in a locker. Yeah. It's like Superman. And then you get out.
Yeah, and since this perk has been out, like I have difficulty finding totems because everybody's cleansing them. It's just like.
And then it's gonna make some other totem-related perks quite a lot of fun.
Yeah, sure, exactly. But the thing is, like, it's quite a powerful effect where, like, just 8 seconds, it's twice faster than a normal heal. But the thing is, you're still required to hunt for the totem first, and then find a locker. And it's limited.
If there's 3 people on the map with that perk, then the totems to clean are gonna get rare.
Well, for the map,
we saw this perk. Like it's so, of course, like all perks they change throughout the development, and but this one, like it was the idea is that you help others. It's not like a bit like the Bill's perk where you borrow time exactly. That like it's not about the survivor. I mean, it's something that you give to others.
So what do you give others?
So when you unhook a survivor this time, the unhook survivor do not leave scratch marks and blood trail for 8 seconds. And on your side, like a perk that extend the time on the hook, and we're sure like it's something that factors you have to factor the killer in this. Like you just cannot just we'll give 20 seconds more on the hook. It's just like.
So how does this one work?
This one is while you're on the hook and you reach the struggle phase, the perk activate, which means that you're gonna be able to use it only once per game.
Yeah.
And well, of course, if you escape, none. Well, if you don't get hooked to reach the struggle phase, and once it activates, if any survivor comes within a certain, that's another one that when we saw like, okay, we have to connect this to Steve in some way. It's so much this character, like pretty much all the season.
So this one activates when you're healing someone.
Yes, exactly. You have to heal one full health state, which means that you can do a bit here, a bit there, but you'll see the progression once you have the full heal. The perk activate.
Does it trigger when the state changes, or do you have to heal for 100%? So if someone else helps you, then it's